Elevate your car with some ramps or a jack. Take off the cap and dipstick. You are going to have to take off the splash guard. This is a 17mm bolt. The socket wrench didn't give me enough leverage. I had to use a breaker bar. There we go. Once it's loose, you can just it does take a while for the oil to drain. Pull it to the front. If you have a second pan, you can just put another pan on where the filter is and just unhook the filter. So I'm going to clean off the cap. I had to use the socket wrench and pliers to get the washer off. The washer was embedded in the drain plug. This is what the old washer looks like. Now the filter should actually come with its own O-ring. Put the O-ring on the right spot. I'm just going to pour a little bit of oil into the filter. And I'm going to use some of that oil to actually lube the O-ring. Then I'm going to use some of that oil to lube the gasket for the plug. Now at this point I'm just going to clean off the excess oil just a little bit.
The oil wrench was stuck on the oil cap. Make sure you take them apart and clean it before installing the oil cap, or you may have a difficult time pulling them apart.
I'm going to just wipe a little bit of this oil, and then I'm going to put the torque spec for the filter is 18 foot-pounds or 25 Newton meters. Hear that? That means it's good enough. Okay. Now the torque settings for the drain plug is 28 foot-pounds or 38 Newton meters.
I'm cleaning off the excess oil.
Now I'm gonna add some engine oil. I got this funnel at the Dollar Tree. It comes with its own strainer, and then you can actually unhook the bottom for the smaller. the oil cap back on. I wiped up some of the excess. Put the dipstick back in.
Turn the engine on and check to see if any of the oil is leaking.
It doesn't seem to be leaking, so I can take out the pans and do the cleanup and put on the splash guard.
Install the splash guard.
So the very last thing you're gonna want to do is check the oil levels in between these two lines. This is a high side and the low.
Start the cleanup process. Always remember to recycle. Take the dirty oil to your local auto parts store or recycling center. One good thing about doing your own oil change is you get to see how dirty and low your oil is, and changing the oil with different brands or types make any kind of difference. I'm holding up the used oil, and by doing my own oil change I can see it was 1.5 quarts low.
Now it's time.